Hello everyone, I got you guys doing too. I'm doing good too. So welcome back to my video session. So in today's video session, I'm gonna be talking about a program that I've actually told you quite a few times before. I thought I'd just make it even better than before and explain it even further what it actually is. Because I think if we explain it properly, then it makes even the program more exciting to use. So the program I'm talking about, it's for the Nintendo Wii U. It's called the Wiiu downloader. Yeah, the Wii U downloader has everything what was available in the eShop and things like that. So first of all, I'll show you the program. So I've got my external hard drive anyway. There is Wii U downloader, and these are the files that you'll get when you downloaded it. Just watch one of my previous videos and you'll know how to do it. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, the Wii U downloader is an ultimate thing for your eShop games. So what it is basically everything what was available in the eShop. Yeah, everything. To digital download games, Wii U games, and the VC games. Remember them? All the old systems and things like that. Now the VC games are things like Game Boy, I think Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS. What else can it be? It can be NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Wii, and Wii U games. Okay. There will be no GameCube games in there, okay? Which is unfortunate. I mean, the systems that you probably would have seen there is 3DS as well. 3DS. You won't see Nintendo 3DS as well. Because if we look at the two systems that are available in that year, it was the 3DS and Wii U, but apparently there weren't any 3DS games in there. Because the reason for that, because there was its own system called the Nintendo 3DS, and you have to use an eShop for that, because it was two different systems, you see. That's why Nintendo 3DS wasn't in there. You see, all the previous handhelds which are not available anymore, them are the handheld systems that were in the eShop. Okay, and now available in the Wii U download as well for free for the eShop games. You have to pay for every handheld and home games console. You have to pay for each game. It was like that. But if you got Wii U downloaded, you don't pay anything. You know, because it's a part of the free-based things in it. That's why you don't pay nothing. Now, if you look at this very carefully, it's hold on. It's on game right now, yeah? Game. Well, a lot of people did explain something about this program which I don't really like. It's probably because this is coming from the Nintendo servers, and that's why the list is like this. I mean, because it's not like categories like if we want to see Game Boy Advance games, we can't do that, can we? So all of these games are all mixed up together, you see. It's done in that way. Yeah, it's very, very awkward, isn't it, really? The way it's done. Because, like, even I don't even know what these games are. Like, here, look, if you look at this one, where it says US Europe, look, 1080 snowboarding, Nintendo 64. But it doesn't even tell you it's for Nintendo 64, and you don't even know that. So, all of these systems which were available on the eShop, they're all on here, but they're done in like A to Z, like from numbers and A to Z list. Is in alphabetical order though. Now even here, look, Advance Wars. That's a Nintendo Game Advance. Things like that. So you probably understand what I'm saying. Now the best way to go here, well, I'll explain that later. Here, you got a game. Yeah. Now if we select 1080 Snowball, you just press tick. I just explained. So you just press tick. Now you got another thing called update. Now, can you see any updates for 1080? No, I can't. For some games, you will see updates. Obviously, back in the time, like on Nintendo 64, there weren't stuff like that on there. That time, yeah. You never used to do these things. It was cartridges. And also DLC? You want to get that. Nah, you want to get that. I think that these updates and DLC in terms of Nintendo home consoles, it started on Nintendo Wii. So when we look at consoles like NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, obviously GameCube behind there. I'll just explain all that. None of these had updates and DLCs. Had nothing like that. It was only on Nintendo Wii and Nintendo Wii U. They were on that. Okay? So understand that very clearly. So you wouldn't get any of that. And there's a demo here as well. If you want to play some demos, look, you can play some demos, which is amazing. So whenever these games were out, like we got one here, it says Europe, and it says demo, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. That's really good. I mean, you can experience some of these games when they were available, like in a demo. I mean, would you find that quite useful? I think it's useful because it's good to download some of these demos, even when back at the time a demo will be released before the actual full game, so you can know what the game's actually like. I mean, if you like the demo, then you will buy the full game. Yeah, it used to be working. It used to work like that, and now I think it's still good. Like, if you want to get used to a game, and rather than downloading the full game, what about you can't play it? So it's good to download some of these demos. I mean, for example, the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I mean, that game's quite difficult, yeah? I mean, try the demo of this game. See if you can play this game, yeah? And if you are good at this demo and you enjoyed the game, then yeah, then you can download the full game of Monster 3 Ultimate. I mean, this is such a good experience. So, so give it a go for these games. I mean, I really like the idea of this. Let's see how many games I know that I recognize. We got FIFA 13. This is from my preference. What I know what demos these are. And if I wanted to play them, I would play some of these. Okay. FIFA 13. I'm only gonna mention the ones I know, okay? Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, Pikmin 3, Sonic and All-Star Racing Transformed, Sonic Boom, yeah, Bayonetta 2, check it out, amazing. I don't recognize any of these other ones. What else is in there? Yeah, it's NBK 2K30. I do know what that is. Resident Evil Revelations. It's a good game to try out. Sonic Lost World, an excellent platformer. I think Sonic Lost World is still one of the best platformers when we look at, when we compare games to, what kind of games can we compare this to? Let me see. Recent 3D games that they've been releasing. Sonic and the Secret Rings is better than that. Sonic and the Black Knight is better than that. Sonic Colors. I think it's better than that. Yeah, it's better than that as well. Sonic Unleashed, definitely much better than that game. I never really liked that game. What else? Anything after that did they release? Sonic Forces is better than that. Definitely better than that. Sonic Mania is definitely better than that. That's the old game. So look how advanced Sonic Lost World is. I mean, looking at this game, some people was no, I don't agree with that. This game is much better. So what would you say about these games I just mentioned here? What about Sonic Generations? The very first one, because at that time there was only Sonic Generations, wasn't there? Obviously, Sonic Generations like all games, isn't it? I would say it's better than that as well. And you got Sonic X Shadow Generations, something like that. Sonic Generations 2 or something. It's better than that as well. Literally, this game is better than one of them. Honestly. There's been quite a few games on Nintendo Switch as well, but the Nintendo Switch games, the Sonic games are all rubbish. Except just for Sonic Mania, and that's it. Is there any game that we can on Nintendo Switch? It was just Sonic X Shadow Generation, that one. And just Sonic Frontier is much better than Sonic Frontier, I'll tell you that. Sonic Frontier isn't even an exciting game. Okay, they made an open world game, fine. It's a very good idea, but the game wasn't good enough. Literally this game is better than everything you'll see. I mean, anything you'll see on Wii console, then going onwards, even to the Switch or Switch to whatever consoles, all third consoles, you ain't gonna be able to beat it. The only console that probably would shine over Sonic Lost World will be the Nintendo GameCube Sonic games. That's games like Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes, things like that. I would say Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Them games are better than Sonic Lost World. Yeah, they're better. I'm giving you honest opinion on this. Do not listen to anyone else's video about this Sonic 3D platformers. Sonic Heroes, is that better than Sonic Lost World? Maybe not. I would say no, it's not. It's not good as this one either. It's frustrating using these three characters, yeah, when you're in a team. It does frustrate you the way it's made. I don't think even the levels are good as this. What else was on GameCube? Shadow the Hedgehog. Now that's a difficult one. Which one's better out of these? I wouldn't say Shadow the Hedgehog is better than this game, because Shadow the Hedgehog is a very difficult game to play. You gotta understand what you're doing when you're playing it. So I would say it's a very difficult and a frustrating game to play. It's not very easy. So Sonic Lost World is probably better than that. So Sonic Lost World is a quite strong contender, I would say. I think one of the best Sonic games ever is Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and Sonic Lost World. These are one of the best Sonic games so far in 3D. You ain't gonna get better games than this for Sonic games, alright? So don't even try saying, oh, that was better, that was better. Of course I know. Well, when we look at Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, they could come after this game. I didn't say they're crap. I didn't say that. Sonic Heroes is still a pretty good game, and Shadow the Hedgehog is good. So looking at them two games, they will come after Sonic Lost World. Yeah. So these games will be top 5, yeah. These are the top 5 Sonic games, all of them are. So they're all really good games. Anyway, yeah. So there's a demo on that to experience that, what Sonic Knoxville is like. So try that as well. We got Trying 2, Director's Cut, is a really good game. Then you got Trying Enchanted Edition, there's another one. Yeah, see, really. These are the best games. Very good. And here you got an old tab. Oh, I take that, yeah. See. When you tick it, I'll tell you what to do. Okay, all means maybe, I don't know, all actually means all the games or something. This probably gives you all these demos. It should be something like that. I have no idea. It does that. Anyway, when you tick it, it goes here. Look on the left side. Can you see that left side? This big block goes in there. And when you want to download it, you go to download queue. See, that's it. Now, wherever you want to download it, because there's my name, so Green and Royal. You just click on that. If I want to put it on downloads, let's see, you press OK, it'll start downloading. That's all for that. Just get rid of that ticket. Right. Now, to make it easier to find the game you're looking for, okay, you could type it here. Look. Let's see how good this search is. So it's because you got on the right hand side. Can you see that? Don't worry if you can't see. It's on the right hand side, okay? So on that search, you can write New Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I just read new, and all of the new games came out. Look. New Super Mario Bros. Now, how do you know which one's the DS one out of these? Easy. You see, can you see it says New Super Mario Bros. U? The U, when you say the U, that's for Nintendo Wii U. Here again, New Super Mario Bros. U plus New Super Mario Luigi U. Again U, that's for again Nintendo Wii U game. And then there's another one called New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So that one's for Nintendo Wii. There you go. So the odd one is out here is New Super Mario Bros. You can tick that as well. That's the DS version. That's the Nintendo DS version. Yet the search bar is useful, yeah? It's very, very good. So if you want to make it easier, just type the game in there and you should find it. Like even for, if you want to, what's the one doing? If you write Sonic. There you go. There's all the Sonic games, yeah? What's available? You got Mario and Sonic in the search bar, and Mario and Sonic at Rio 2016 Olympic Games showed up. That must be the Nintendo Wii U game, if I'm not wrong. Then you got Mario and Sonic at Sochi 2014 Olympics Winter Games game. That's again Nintendo Wii U game. Then you got Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform. That's Nintendo Wii U. Sonic Boom, Nintendo Wii U. Sonic Lost World, Nintendo Wii U. They're all Nintendo Wii U games. Nothing actually showed up. That's it. I mean, that's all the games there. Those Sonic games, yeah. What about Sonic Advance? Why didn't that show up? Because it's not available through Europe, you see. Now, if you want to see that, untick Europe and write Japan. Tick Japan. Look, there they are. Because Sonic's already there, I didn't delete it anyway. So there you go, look. Sonic Advance, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3. They're in the Japanese version, okay? Anything else in there? I don't think so, yeah. There you go. So tick Japan, and then you'll get the Sonic Advance in Japanese version. They're alright, they're not complicated. They're easy to play. You probably played this game before. They're easy to play. Just watch a video on YouTube. You can't understand these Sonic games. They're very, very easy to play. Don't worry about it. So there you have it. So you can tick Europe, USA, Japan, and it will give you a big list. Now I ticked all three of them, and see what these are all the Sonic games that appeared. See, Sonic Advance came in as well now. There you go. All of the games appeared. So this is how you use the Wii U downloader properly. So try to understand how to use this program. It's really, really good. It gives you all the information, yeah? Now look here. This is a queue. Queue means when you tick something, so it goes in a queue, so you can download it. And here it goes kind. Kind is all a thing called game. Here you got title ID. So that must be the original title ID for that game. Second number. The region, there is Europe, USA, whatever, Japan, look there they are. Right, in Japan you got Sonic Advance. And the name. Obviously the name of the game, there they are on the right hand side. So all the information for the Wii U downloader. Very, very easy to use. So if you know the name, the game's name, just put in the search bar. And you can look for it very easily. Like I can put like Super Mario. Okay, nothing came up yet. Super Mario. There you go, all Super Mario games. And look what's up here. New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U. New Super Mario Bros. U. Plus New Super Mario Luigi U. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Okay. Super Mario 3D World as well. Super Mario 64. Can you see there's two Super Mario 64s? Look, Super Mario 64, doesn't say nothing there. That's for Nintendo 64. And there's another one called Super Mario 64 DS. That's for Nintendo DS. It's giving it away already. Look. It's quite a few DS games. For DS, Super Mario 64, there's Europe and USA version. So, and the Super Mario Advance games. Okay. Wow, quite a lot. So you got all the Super Mario Bros. Games. Like 1, 2, 3, the last levels. That could be the NES games, yeah? Nintendo NES games, yeah? You got Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is for Nintendo Wii. Super Mario Kart. You're probably gonna find if you can get tricked for Super Mario Kart. You won't. Because the only name that Super Mario Kart is named as is only on the Super Nintendo, okay? Yeah, you're thinking there's one on Game Boy. I can't see that one here. I think that one was called Super Mario. Maybe it wasn't called Super Mario. Maybe there's no Super. I think it was called Mario Kart Circuit Edition, something like that. Yeah, it had a different name to it. Yes, we can look for Garance version. If somebody wanted to play the Mario Kart on Garance, Mario. Yeah, there it is. I told you, it's a different name. Super Mario Kart. It's got the word Super. That's what Super Nintendo. If you want the Game Advance version, it will be called Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's called that. There it is. That's the one for Nintendo Game Advance. Is this game better than the Super Nintendo? Yeah, it's a lot better. It's got much better graphics and track. There's quite a lot of different things used in this game. The Game Advance is weird, but the Game Advance version looks more powerful. It looks much better. It's a far superior game to the Super Nintendo version game. Yeah. So definitely play this game over that. If you've never played, if you only played Super Mario Kart on Super Nintendo, wait till you play Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Advance. This game is more playable. It's just a far better game. You're gonna keep on playing it, honestly. You're not ever gonna get off it. So there's all the game. So that's this is as the search bar is quite useful to look for the game for a system. So you can use that idea. I think the reason it's like this because on the Nintendo server, yeah, I think it's listed like this. Obviously, they will know what every game is in the Nintendo company. So this is coming. So this program, whoever made it, these games are coming from the Nintendo server. You know, the Nintendo server, the games that they download, it's from there. I don't know how long this is gonna stay on there for, but it's still there. It's still available because this is for the Wii U. I mean, I was so surprised they kept this list for the downloads for the Wii U console still, because obviously the Wii is totally gone. They could have got rid of this, you know. They're lucky. I would assume that you quickly download every game you need from this list. I would go for the smallest games first, you know, like the cartridge games. Every game that you can think of, yeah. You can download it there. It's good to download these games before they go, because otherwise you're gonna miss the opportunity. So once you've downloaded this game, save these to your hard drive, so you have the actual games, yeah, whenever you need them. Because in case if you delete them by accident, then at least you've got them somewhere stored in a external hard drive, and then you can put them in again. You know, things like that of that nature. So it's really interesting if you did that. This program is one of the best programs I have ever seen on any console, because the Wii U downloader is responsible for one of the best handheld and home games consoles ever made. These consoles are one of the best consoles ever made. Whether they're sold or not, that's not the point here. These consoles own one of the greatest games consoles ever. Okay? Period. That's why the Wii U downloader is one of the best program ever. Because these consoles are one of the best. That's what it is. You ain't gonna get a better handhelds and home games consoles from Nintendo. Or Nintendo gives you the mark of quality. He just said on the Super Nintendo games, isn't it? It's a mark of quality. It really is, honestly. All of these systems are. You play any of these systems, you got some quality games. Look out for some quality games in Wii U downloader and enjoy them to the fullest. Trust me, even today's standard games cannot even beat these games which are available on the Wii U downloader. No way. This is one of the greatest game list on them consoles. Very, very good. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and you will download quite a lot of games under the Wii U downloader. I will go on the Wii U downloader first. So once you mod your console, go on the Wii U downloader, because all of your favorite games are all on there. And you know what happens when you download them and you install them? They go in the Wii U gamepad. You know the icons, they'll come on there. So the empty icons, each empty icon, actual thumbnail of a game will come in there. Whatever game you put in there, they'll come in the Wii U gamepad. It's really, really good. So you're not watching an empty screen. Okay, you're not looking at an empty screen. It's like that. It's really, really cool. Okay, also because I've showed you the way with external hard drive. This is important because I was going to show you something. Look, every time every time you go on your Nintendo Wii U console, I'll show you that screen. Hold on, let me put it on for a moment. So that this is really important. Some people don't like the idea of this. I'll show you what it is. Even I don't like it. Look what happens. When you haven't connected your external hard drive to the Wii U, look what happens. Just put it on. Okay, take a look at this one. Okay, the Wii is on, yeah? No. Okay, just hold on. Take a look at this, what happens. I don't know how much this is gonna bother you. Oh, it's taking our time. I think this system's going like a bit like unstable, like it's not like unstable, like it's a bit slow now because there hasn't been any update hardly on it. That's why it's a bit slow. Okay, take a look at this. Look, empty. There's nothing there. Can you see where it says WhooperSwag GX2? After that, it's all empty. What can you do about that? I mean, so when you install these games to the external hard drive, then the icons show up. Is there any way around it? Like, we can still see the icons on there? Yes, there is. Okay, I will make another video on that, and I'll explain it how that can be done. Now think about it, your games are installed on the external hard drive. So you've got the external hard drive. We will look at the external hard drive and what can be done from there. So there you go. So it does show you like empty. But I think when you turn it on, something should be there. I mean, at least few games should show up on there. There's nothing on there. It's bloody empty. Okay, so that's a bit unfortunate. Tell something like that. There you have it. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.